And I want to ask the fellas this because, you know, a lot of women always try to say all men do is talk about what women bring to the table. I want to ask the men, what do men bring to the table? Look, you don't even know the question.
I heard you. I just sucked my teeth.
What you suck your teeth for?
Wait, talking about what you said?
That question. Yeah, facts,
fair enough.
Facts, very much.
Fellas, what are some things that y'all bring to the table?
I mean, protection, provision, emotional maturity, you know what I mean, stability, supportiveness. What else I bring? I'm struggling.
I bring kindness, humor.
Oh yeah, I am funny. You're right. Go ahead. I am funny. Right.
Funny looking.
That felt funny.
Hospitality. I care. I listen. I'm aware. I'm assertive. I'm a leader. I'm a father. I'm a partner.
They talk about himself now.
Now I did ask them about themselves.
Yeah, he said what you bringing to the table.
That's what I'm bringing.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Commitment, loyalty.
I thought he's just asking a question in general. I didn't think it was like a person.
No, I do want to get to that.
Oh,
but I just want to ask the fellas.
Yeah, commitment, loyalty, honesty.
I think for myself, I would say problem solving. I think I'm good with problem solving. Resilience, patience.
Punctuality.
I'm a punctual person. Leadership, you know what I mean? Provision. You know, I'm very family oriented, you know what I mean? So family is very important to me. So, you know, I would do everything in my ability to make sure my family and my wife is good. Ambition, you know what I mean? I think that's important as well. You know, like I said, procreation, obviously, you know, I got to bring that to the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
and we bring no kids. That's a plus too.
That is a plus. You get so I
no
do
offense,
Joe.
Joe.
No offense, yeah.
But you already take it. You already take it.
There was a clear difference when I asked the fellas what they bring. Nobody seemed to get triggered by that question. Y'all was very able to calmly express what y'all can bring to a successful long-term relationship, right?
Pretty much.
And none of it had to do with money or personal accolades or none of it was selfish. You get what I'm saying? Like, so again, I think that's what the difference is. Women automatic. You see how we had no problem? If I was on a date,
say nothing.
I'm just saying.
You didn't suck them teeth, man. You didn't suck them teeth.
I hate this question.
Your first response was, "I hate this question."
I don't say why though. I say why.
Yeah, but I don't think men would care. I think we would make sure we do our best job to ensure that woman that we are the right, you know, significant other, or partner, future partner for them. Like I would never get offended. Like, damn, why is she asking me this? Like, you get what I'm saying?
What is a question that would trigger a man? Yeah, I think.
A question that would trigger me personally if I'm on a date and she like, oh, how much money you make?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't have no problem. Like, if that's the first, you know, thing that's on a date, that means you automatically trying to disqualify me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't in that, if I'm a couple of decibels short or whatever the case is, I might just like, regardless of my conversation, regardless of my family values or whatever the case is. And like I said, I went back to that because, like I said, none of us named anything that was selfish. You know what I mean? Normally when we hear women, even when after they get through the triggerness and then they start to, you know, answer the question, they start naming personal accolades. This is what they always say, I got my own money, I got my education, I got my business, it's always my. So what is it for, like we said, we name things that's successful for the both
relationship.
Of us. You get what I'm saying? I bring interdependence. You know what I mean? I want my woman to depend on me just like I want her, I want to depend on my woman just like she depends on me. So I said it, independence, I bring interdependence, which y'all probably didn't even know that was a word. Probably not. You did. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I bring that to a relationship. You know what I mean? So in general, just to go back to the topic, you know, do you think most men bring those qualities to a table nowadays?
Most men? Sheesh. I would say, that's a good question. I would say a majority of men, though. I ain't gonna lie. But they're overlooked because of, you know what I mean, other characteristics, like you said, like how much money they making or how tall they are or whatever. But I think a lot of men would bring that to the table. Yeah.
Shit, even if they light skin or dark skin. We just had an episode about how when we discriminate against light skin and dark skin, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they be coming with the brown paper bag, like, yeah, this nigga too light for that one. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not all women, some women, like, you know what I mean? And I say that because when we speak from a perspective
y'all like dark skin or light skin men?
It don't matter to me.
Don't matter to you. Dark skin for sure.
Yeah, but I don't even. Yeah, but it don't matter now.
But now it don't matter.
Nah, it don't matter.
What about you?
I love brown skin.
Like brown skin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like in between, like, you know what I mean? So, Jew, what about you? You think most men are providing those qualities to in a relationship?
The sad thing, I'm not even sure if a lot of people is in relationships. That's one. Two, I think men are willing, but I'm not sure if it's a majority. That's one thing I'm not 100% sure with. You know, I hear a lot of women complain about how much men are not providing everything a woman needs in a relationship nowadays. I would have to take some of their experiences
into account.
Yeah, into account. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't. I know the men that I'm around. Everything that we describe. I'm everything I described, and you. I'm pretty much. I know you guys in y'all relationships, how you treat y'all women or ladies or whatever the case may be. So definitely.
I bring compromises. You know what I mean? I'm willing to compromise with my significant other. It's not a one rule. You know what I mean? Like, I have to provide by this. So, you know, I'm willing to submit to my woman. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Eli's a trick in his relationship.
I
ain't gonna lie, man. He tricked daddy in his relationship.
I don't get into many relationships, but if I vetted you properly and I could see that potential in you, then obviously I'm gonna do right by you. You get what I'm saying? So, and words don't trigger me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get triggered by submission. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't get triggered by X, Y, and Z. Like, you know, I don't get triggered by cooperation. Like, you know what I mean? I know I kind of have an idea of what it takes to build or to sustain a long-term successful relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
cooperation is the theme of this episode.
Yeah, you have to title that motherfucker cooperation.
But why don't you like that question, Angel? Like,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rephrase what I said. I don't hate it, I dislike it.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm saying that's because I feel like everybody has their own perspective on how they view relationships in general, right? So like if you just, let's say if I go out there and I just throw my answers, a lot of people gonna disagree with me just because maybe how I view a relationship and how I view a relationship should be is not how somebody else sees it to be. That's why I dislike that question because it's like a lot of hassles come with that, a lot of debates come with that because everybody don't meet eye to eye, obviously, because everybody have different perspectives on it.
You mean the conversation or if you want an actual date? Like, what do you mean?
No, the conversation. Like,
okay. So I'm saying if you want an actual date, you hate that question? Is what you're saying? Like, if you get to know somebody?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But just generally speaking, like people be like, what you bring to the table? Because you hear that a lot. Like you hear guys asking girls, what you gonna bring to the table? Like, you know,
because men always have to bring what we bring to the table up front.
For sure.
I just have Steve Harvey tell women that they don't need to bring anything to this table because they have a pussy. Like, if men are hearing that, then of course we need to ask the question, like, damn, is that all we getting is pussy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I believe that women are, why they fear that question so much is because they don't want to have to live to what they words are saying. So if a woman said, "Oh, I cook and I clean," right?
And it's time to cook and clean.
I'm gonna be that nigga like, yo,
I thought you said
yo, what's up? You ain't cooking, you ain't cleaning, you ain't fucking, you ain't tucking, you ain't lucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit
got
you
a
said.
rhyme dictionary in this podcast.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of women don't want to have to live up to the words or the expectations.
So they don't want to lie, is what you saying.
Yeah, because they already be lying. They be saying they be cooking and they be lying. You know
we say that because it's like we know what y'all want. You know, it's just the fact that facts.
Y'all know what men want?
Well, some women know exactly what a man wants. Sometimes.
I do want to get to that because that is a phenomenal point. And you know, with me listing all of these qualities, I would want my woman to hold me accountable. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm telling her this, I want her to be like, yo, babe, you not, you know, as ambitious as you. I want her to hold me accountable, and I have no problem. I'm not gonna be like, yo, fuck out of here. Like, you know, I want her to hold me accountable because I want to be better for her. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be triggered by that. I want her to hold me accountable. That was a great point, Ju. Yeah. And you said you don't agree with this, right?
I mean, I don't know what y'all want. Like, I don't know. Issue. I mean, that's not an issue. It's more
but I tell you this: women out in these other couries, they know when they know.
Oh my God, you in this out in the country? What country?
That nigga about to get a passport. That nigga got a passport.
You said that you was out here looking for men outside the country too, though.
Yeah, I did not.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. She was.
Bro, hold on. Okay, what did you say?
I just.
Okay then. All right then.
Run the tape back.
Yeah, I said that, but what countries you talking about though?
I don't know.
I mean, regardless. Listen,
you confused, please.
No.
You ain't even know what country.
No. I can name several countries. I'm saying my preference. I love black women, so if I don't find a black woman, obviously in America, if I do decide to go abroad, it's still going to be a black woman. So whether I got to go to Jamaica, whether it's a country, Ghana.
Ooh, I'm from Ghana.
Shout out to
Ghana, yeah.
Them women. Listen, whether I got to go somewhere in Africa, whether I got to go to the island, like I'm gonna always find me a black woman. Like you get what I'm saying? So that's always gonna be my preference first. Like, you know what I mean? So listen, let me get to this next topic. Right? With how much time we got? We good? All right.